Are you in need of more bucks? Do you feel like you're getting nowhere when grinding? If so, you have clicked on the right video. Hello divas and welcome back to our other video. Today I will be going through my grinding routine that has got me to 80,000 bucks and so many neon and mega pets in a short amount of time. Also massive credits to 𝗵𝗲𝗶𝗲 as she was big inspiration for my grinding routine. No more yapping, let's get started. The first step before all the grinding is the preparation. But 𝗵𝗲𝗶𝗲, what do you mean by preparation? Good question. When I say preparation, I mean things like having a grinding room, setting goals and alts, which I'll be going through in depth right now. So firstly, grinding room or house. You might be thinking, oh, but there's already beds, water and food in the school, what else could I need? A lot. I mean a lot. You've got to think about where you're going to potty your pet, shower it, etc. Which is why even though staying in the school would be practical, if you are trying to maximize your earnings and pet levels, you need to have a grinding room or house. This is my grinding house here, which is just the standard tiny house. It has everything you'll need except the orange day tasks which you have to do in the adoption island. Your grinding room doesn't have to be this fancy. All it really needs is a shower, a crib or pet bed, food and water bowls, and a potty. I would recommend having a piano as it does the playground task for you, but of course that is optional. Now let's get on to setting a goal. This goal doesn't have to be a big one. I'd recommend a small one that you will be able to do during your grinding session. For example, if you don't have a lot of time on your hands, I would recommend making a time goal like grinding for 30 minutes to an hour, etc. You might also want to put a timer to make sure you're definitely doing that amount of time. You can also have non-time goals like maybe getting one 𝐴𝐺 from one of your pets or leveling your pet up the max. These small goals will make you feel like you're actually improving while grinding. My final tip for preparation is to have an alt account or Pets Plus subscription. The Pets Plus subscription lets you have a bunch of cool stuff like VIP, which has free food and water in, and a pet certificate that lasts for 1 month before you have to renew your subscription. You can also buy just the pet certificate, which lasts 1 month before having to buy a new one. I definitely recommend buying it, as if you don't have spare devices you can still age your pets practically 2x faster. If you can't or don't want to buy it, using alts are just as good. With alts you can have as many as you want. It obviously depends on how many devices you have. If you only have 1 devices, you can ask one of your family members if you can use their devices, or even friends. You can also give your friend your pet and let them level it up. But note, don't ever give strangers your pets, as they can easily keep it. If you can't do any of those options, just turn into a baby, so then you're getting bucks not just from your pet but yourself too. One more thing which is optional, which I forgot to mention at the beginning, is that if you have any stands, to set them up now. Right now, I'm in a private server, so putting them up is quite useless to me, but if you're in a public server, definitely put them in the center of the map at the cheapest price, which is $1, so that people definitely will buy from you. But 𝗵𝗲𝗶𝗲, what is $1 going to do? $1 can really add up, especially if multiple people buy from you. If 100 people buy from you, that's already $100. It might not sound like a lot, but trust me, I have made a lot of bucks from these stands. Now we're done preparing ourselves, let's get started on the next part of the routine, which is to start grinding and making sure all distractions are gone. You might not realize, but keeping your trades on is a very big distractions. I'm not even joking when I say the amount of times I get distracted by trades is wild. I recommend to turn trades off in your setting, like how I am in the background, to stop you from getting distracted so you can actually achieve those goals. You might be also getting quite bored while grinding, which is totally normal. I'd recommend either putting your favorite music on, watching a show, YouTube, etc., or playing with friends. I promise you that these really do help you from reaching complete boredom. Now on to the next part of the routine. After doing your orange task, I'd recommend getting a job. Getting a job gives you an extra $50 per Adopt Me day, which helps so much. I'd recommend doing the job closest to you. So either the pizza, salon or school job. The quickest job is making the pizzas in the pizza places. You can make your 50 bucks while the other jobs have only made 30 bucks. But if there is an event going on, for example, the time I'm recording this the Sugar Fest is still here, I'd recommend doing the minigames instead of the job, as the event can make you very rich, especially if you get hard to get pets, which usually cost a lot of the event's currency. If there is no event or you really need the bucks, then just do the job. Now we are getting to the final bit of my routine, which is when the night tasks start. I'd recommend learning times of stuff in 𝐸𝐷𝑚e and the 𝐸𝐸𝐷𝑚e cycle. One full 𝐸𝐸𝐷𝑚e day is 10 minutes long, the first 7 minutes being the daytime and the last 3 minutes being the nighttime. The 𝐸𝐷𝐷𝑚e cycle is which order the orange day tasks come in. The cycle starts with the school task to beach party to pizza place to salon and final task being playground. I'd also recommend trying to remember that, as it's very helpful so you know what task will be next, so you're always prepared. The camping and sick task come once every 30 minutes, after the playground and beach party task. The last tip I also forgot to mention before is the task board. The task board can give you a 75 extra bucks per in real life day for simple things like doing 10 tasks or doing a job. You get 3 tasks per day, each giving you 25 bucks, and you also get to collect an item like an egg as well. Okay guys, this is the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate you giving me a like and a subscribe, as I'm trying my hardest to get to my goal of 1,000 subscribers, and every subscriber helps. If you do subscribe, make sure to hit the bell for notifications to be first to every one of my posts and to never miss a video you might need in the future. If you've sticked around this long, comment any heart emoji and I'll pin whoever does it first. Enough yapping, that's it. I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. Bye divas.